Hi, I'm back with another video as promised. Not on the day that I promised, but I'm here nonetheless. I wanted to actually give you guys a quick story time this week, but before I get into that, let me apologize because there's construction going on outside my house. So if you hear anything that sounds like weird farting noises, I promise it's the construction, it's not me. But let's get into it. So, as you know, last week I talked about how I'm trying to focus on being whole because that is what's important for getting my physical health together. So, I've been doing some work to get my mind right, my body, my spirit, my soul, everything, trying to get everything back in line, back aligned, and, working properly so that I'm not dealing with anxiety and all these different things. Because once that happens, once I get anxious and like my anxiety is like spinning out of control, I'll normally go to the things that comfort me and like the things that I enjoy. And a lot of the things that I enjoy are like sweets or fast food or anything that I don't have to think about. And I normally just lean towards fast food because I don't have to think about it. And being anxious, like my mind it's already all over the place. So, um, I was talking with a friend and they were like, maybe it's time for you to like get back into therapy and find a therapist, or not back into therapy, but time to talk to someone and have a therapist. And that's what leads to this story time. So I've tried to get a therapist before, like twice. I've tried to do therapy twice. And this is not me saying I don't like therapy. That's not it. It's just why I don't have a therapist yet. That's the story for now. The first time was in college, the end of my college career or whatever. I don't know. What do you call college? My time in college. That. At the end of my time in college, I really was having like this breakdown. It's the first time that I know I was actually dealing with like depression and anxiety. Was my senior year of college. Went to their therapy sessions. The triage session was amazing. Like, I talked to the triage doctor, and she was like, "You're gonna be fine." Gave me some like breakdowns of the things that I was saying that I was anxious about, pointing out why it didn't make sense for me to be anxious about them, and trying to help me, deflate the anxiety balloon. But when it was time for me to go to my actual therapist, I did not understand what this lady was saying. Like, I just did not connect with her. And I'm someone that if I don't connect with you, I will not open up. So even though I talk to a lot of people, as my friends point out, like I can make friends with a stranger, I don't really open up. I'm very good at like becoming surface level close with you. But actually opening up and sharing what's going on with me, it takes a very, very, very long time for that to happen. And there's like a handful of people, literally, who I'm open like that with. So with his therapist, they were not one of them. It didn't work. Everything that they said to me was like, "Oh, just give it to the universe," and that's like how it sounded. And I was like, "What?" So yeah, that was a no. Give it to the universe. My brain couldn't compute that at that time because also it was years ago. I won't say how many years ago, but it was a while ago now. And the idea of like, oh, give it to the universe, or, affirmations and all these kind of things was still not widely practiced. So I hadn't heard about that. Um, so needless to say, that was that. Got rid of them, never went back because, again, I didn't feel comfortable. Fast forward to present day, 2020, I was like, okay, Ariel, it's time to get a therapist. Now, this was at the height of like a lot of racial tension, things going on, stuff with my job. Like, it felt like the world was crashing in on me, and I didn't know what to do, and I couldn't catch my breath. And I was like, I know I have to reach out and talk to someone. Saw a recommendation for somebody who was open, and I will admit I'm looking for a black therapist. I just feel like for me that would be the best choice. But this particular therapist, and I'm not saying they're a bad therapist, let me put that out there. It's just what happened with me and my experience. I put in a request for triage to see if we would be a good fit for each other. So it's like, okay, open slots, go in. I put in the request. I'm like excited because I'm like, all right, we're gonna do this. We're getting on the road to be better. And the time comes. I'm looking at my phone. I'm like, okay. I didn't get a call. I was like, was I supposed to call? I don't know how this works. I'm not I'm not good at this. It's like a new relationship and I'm not good with those. So I'm like, anxiety is now like stirring up again because it's like, wait, did I mess up? Was I supposed to call or were they supposed to call me? I don't know. Finally, I told myself, okay, Ariel, like, you have to do this. You know, you need to do this. Just like give it a few minutes. If they don't call you, you call them. A few minutes goes by, no call. Next thing I know, I'm like dialing the number because I know I have the appointment. I got the confirmation email, everything. Like everything said, you're in the system, you're ready to go. Give a call to see about, what we have to do. And I get, hello. Now I'm looking at my phone like, hello? Like, what? That's how you answer for like professional services? And I'm like, hi, my name is Ariel. I had an appointment to see about becoming one of your patients. And they're like, oh, oh man. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I completely forgot. Now, if you know me, that's like one of my big pet peeves. It's one of the things that I need to go to therapy for. Like, so that was already a red flag. But again, I know I need this. I know we're all humans. We make mistakes. I'm trying to like work myself through the process. And I'm like, it's fine. I get it. People are busy. I did book the appointment kind of last minute. So maybe that's that. And I was trying to give them justification for like why maybe this happened. And they're like, no, I had it. I knew. I was like, I'm giving you out. Like I'm trying to help you help me and it's not working. So I was like, okay, well maybe we could reschedule. And they're like, no, we could do it now. It's fine. And I was like, okay, sure, I'll continue. I was like, so what are you looking for? I'm like, well, this is this, that is that. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. All right. Okay. Well, this is how I work and blah blah blah. I'm like, okay, well, how does, your insurance work? And that was kind of my like good out because I was already over it. But then I found out that I'd have to like pay and then ask for reimbursement from my insurance company. And once I heard that, I was like, enough. Like, that's enough for me. Now I can let you down easily. I was like, okay, well, thank you for your time. And I was done. And after that, because of the way it happened, and again, I know I'm somebody that one of my triggers is feeling like I'm being disregarded. And that's something that I knew I was like, um, I can't do this. Where it's like I'm on your schedule, you acknowledge I was on your schedule, and you still forgot about me. Um, I couldn't do that. So I just kind of gave up because, again, I'm already anxious and all that. So gave up on that, which was a bad idea. And here we are. But I am actively looking. If you all know of therapists that are open, and I will say, I know I said that I was looking for a black therapist, but at this point, I need to talk to somebody. So if you know of someone, if you know of therapists, let me know. Send me some suggestions. I would really, really, really appreciate it. Um, but like I said, I'm dedicated to being the best me because I know I'm great. Like, I'm not gonna act like I'm not an amazing person. I know I'm an amazing person. So I'm not gonna believe these lies that are telling me like I'm a huge failure in life. So that's all I have for today. Thank you guys for listening. I'll be back next week as promised. It's just been there's been so much going on, and I'm not gonna get into that because we'll be here forever, and then this video will turn into a therapy session. So I hope you guys are doing well. I did lose some weight this week. I will say that to talk about my actual fitness journey. So my weight is starting to go back down, and I'm really excited. I lost 2 pounds, which is great. So yeah, 2 pounds down, and I'm gonna keep going until I get where I'm supposed to be. So talk to you guys later. Bye.